Hello everyone. In this video we will come to know about law of conservation of mass. Class 9th Science CBSE Chapter 3 Atoms and Molecules. Laws of chemical combination. In the 17th century, during the studies of chemical changes, certain generalizations were made by scientists. These generalizations are known as laws of chemical combination. So students, here in the 17th century, scientists, they did some chemical experiments. Okay, so they got some results. Based on those results, some generalizations or certain generalizations were made by the scientists. Okay, these generalizations lead to the formation of the laws of chemical combination. Okay, we will see first law of chemical combination. Yeah, law of conservation of mass. Now we are going to discuss the law of conservation of mass. Conservation of mass means mass remains constant. Okay, now we will see. Yeah, let student A has 1 kg tomato, and take student B has 1 kg potato. After some time, A and B both they meet student C and they hand over tomato and potato to the C. Okay, so now C he will get 1 kg tomato plus 1 kg potato from A and B. So now what about the C? What do you expect at C? Now C has 2 kg in total. What is the weight of 2 kg? Okay, so weight and mass both are not same. Mass and weight both are different. Mass remains constant, but weight changes place to place. But in chemistry, generally we take mass and weight in the same manner. Okay, atomic mass and atomic weight. You no need to worry. Now see, so we can divide this generalization into two ways: before meeting C and after meeting C. So before meeting C or before meet C, what about the mass or what about the weight? A plus B. Okay, I will show you here. Yes, we can divide this one before meeting of C and after meeting of C. Before meet C, this is the situation. A and B both are present. What about the total mass? 1 plus 1, 2 kg. Clear? So here after meeting C, now what will happen? After meeting C, what about the mass of the total mass? 2 kg. Okay, so here before and after. So now we have to connect this concept to the chemical reaction, before starting of reaction and after the starting of reaction. Clear? So here A and B we call reactants. A and B we call reactants. This is product. Just I am linking to the chemistry only. Clear? Reactants and products. Reactants means yes, they are ready to participate in the reaction. Product means what are you getting? What you are getting the substance. This is the output, that is called products. So reactants always present left hand side and products present right hand side. Now we will see. Okay, finally it states that during any chemical change, the total mass of the product is equal to the total mass of the reactants. This is the statement of the law of conservation of mass. The total mass of the product is equal to the total mass of the reactants. Just consider A and B reactants and C product. Now what about the mass of the reactants? A plus B, or 1 kg plus 1 kg, then you will get 2 kg total mass. So this is mass of the reactants. Product Now we are having only one product. Mass of the product is 2 kg. So total mass of the product 2 kg is equal to the total mass of the reactants. Again 1 plus 1 2. This is the meaning. So this is the statement of the law of conservation of mass. Total mass of the product is equal to the total mass of the reactants. Clear? I hope that you have understood, dear students. Next statement. Yeah. In other words, mass can neither be created nor destroyed during any chemical combination. Okay. For example, take this one, reactants A and B. Okay. So what is the mass here? 1 kg plus 1 kg, 2 kg mass is there. What you are getting mass here? 2 kg only. So are you getting extra mass? No. So mass can neither be created nor destroyed. So whatever you have 2 kg mass, exactly you are getting here also 2 kg mass of the product. So there is no, so mass can neither be created nor destroyed. This is very important statement. Means mass remains constant. Whatever the mass present in left hand side or of the reactants is exactly equal to the total mass of the product. This is very important. Total mass of the product and to the total mass of the reactants. Okay, total means sum. Okay, example is given here. So see the example. 12 gram of carbon combines with 32 gram of oxygen to form 44 gram of carbon dioxide. Students, you no need to think about the 12 gram of the carbon. How it is coming 12 gram. No need to worry. Clear? First focus on the question. What is given here? What we have to check? That is very important. So 12 gram of carbon combines with 32 gram of oxygen. Combines means these two are reactants. Combines means reacts with 32 grams of oxygen to form what is formed here, 44 grams of carbon dioxide. Means this is the product, right hand side. So carbon plus oxygen gives rise carbon dioxide. We will see now. 12 gram of the carbon. Yes, this is the carbon having the mass or weight 12 grams reacts with oxygen 32 grams. What you are getting? We are getting carbon dioxide 44 grams. This is the data is given to you. Clear? Now we have to verify. Does it follow the law of conservation of mass or not? First, look at the left hand side. What we call left hand side? Reactants. Whatever the chemicals are present in the left hand side, they are called reactants or they are known as reactants. So carbon and oxygen are reactants here. Carbon dioxide is a product here. Clear? So now total mass of the reactants. So total mass of the reactants, yeah, 12 plus 32. 12 total mass means add carbon plus oxygen. So 12 plus 32, what is the total mass? 44 gram. So this is the equation number 1. Mass of the products, right hand side, check the right hand side. Only we have one number, one product, that is directly 44 grams. So that is equation number 2. From equation number 1 and 2, what can you conclude? 1 and 2. We can conclude that mass of the reactants is equal to the mass of the products. From 1 and 2, mass of the reactants is equal to the mass of the products. It means that hence law of conservation of mass is verified. Okay students, I hope that you have understood very well. If you don't understand, again watch the video. Very simple. Total mass of reactants is equal to the mass of the products. just add the weights of the left hand side. Whatever we are adding, whatever the value we are getting in left hand side, that should be equal to the mass of the products or mass of the products or right hand side. Clear? This is very important statement. Law of conservation of mass means you should remember this one: mass of reactants or total mass of reactants equal to the total mass of the products. This is the statement of law of conservation of mass. Okay students, thank you for watching my video.